And welcome to the show. It's two guys, two things coming at you.
Live.
Well, for us, it's live, not for them. We used to do those. We used to do the YouTube lives. Remember that? We charged people $25.99
Every minute.
Whoa.
That's what I was doing.
Oh, that's why the no one was coming.
Mm-hmm.
Because if we charged them per hour, I'm sure they would have come.
Maybe.
It was with the mistake was the minute.
Maybe. Yeah, I thought I saw 60. I chose seconds.
Could we do the podcast on pay-per-view?
On pay-per-view?
You know?
Well, it's Patreon, right?
Well, I guess, yeah, okay.
Yeah. So like you can do.
But then we would need like another podcast before us, because if it's like a fight on pay-per-view, you got to have other
preliminary fights. Yeah. The undercards.
So a preliminary podcast.
An undercard podcast. I would like. How would you think it's not going to go well? But like, because not even Patreon, but if you did like Twitch, right? And like a lot of people who, if you got enough of an audience, Twitch, like big names charge like $5.99 a month, right?
Okay.
Like and they get, 100,000 subscribers. But we can do like $1.99 a month.
Nope.
And you do like 10 to 15 subscribers.
A penny. We do a penny a month.
Then there's no point to
30 cents for a cent a day.
No.
What do you think? No, but I think we would be a preliminary podcast for some. Who could we be? Fly on the wall?
I mean, nobody. I don't think anybody would invite us to be their undercard.
Hey, I want to do a shout out though to the cashier I had at Rayleigh's, who I don't remember his name, nor do I remember what his YouTube handle was.
Oh,
but he told me.
But he said the handle.
It was so funny. So he said that because I said, oh, he has something he's going to do over the weekend, or the next couple of days. Like, well, I'm going to do this. Like, I'm going to podcast. Like, oh yeah, I do YouTube lives. I stream.
Okay.
Like, oh, cool. And then I asked him like, well, what's your channel? And then he kind of went quiet for a while. And then once the guy bagging the groceries left, he says, hey, it's this. I just didn't want them to know.
I don't want you to.
He's a younger guy, and the guy was older. So I feel like he thinks like maybe it's not appropriate.
Yeah, or you don't. Yeah, like coworkers. You don't want coworkers.
I don't know, but it was kind of funny.
Invited in.
He was like, hey, and then he said so quiet and fast, I did not catch it, and I didn't want to ask him because he was already embarrassed.
Yeah.
But hopefully, if he's gonna be live tonight,
I don't know if he's embarrassed. I think you keep that coworker personal life separate.
I guess, but he said he was doing Twitch. And he says that YouTube streaming has been better to him than the Twitch.
Yeah, but that varies, though.
For streaming.
No. For him, yeah.
Well, I'm surprised. I thought Twitch was all about,
Yeah. Like for.
Because you're on meth, right? On Twitch?
Usually.
Yeah.
But, yeah, for him, maybe that works better. But, like obviously different platforms for different people.
He also only had 5 teeth. Okay. So this is the comedy podcast where we take 2 semi-trending topics and we discuss them each for 15 minutes. We've been doing this for the last 20 years, and so we're going to keep it up. So, but to decide who gets to tell their 15-minute story first, we have to go with This Week in Elon, and it works like this: if there is no news on Elon Musk, I get to go first.
Yes,
and one of these days it's going to happen. But if there is news, you get to go first. Chris, is there news on Elon Musk?
Yeah. So you might have heard this one. You might have heard it. Yeah. So there is news on Elon Musk.
Okay.
I would say Elon. I guess the story is he's taking a pivot, because he may be looking to get kicked out of the government.
He's doging himself.
Yeah, since the election, lost $200 billion. So he's.
On Saturday. I'm going to a Tesla factory
dealership.
Yeah, I'm just gonna just trash it.
Good.
Yeah,
that's what you should do.
Yeah, I mean I do that every weekend.
Yeah, he's mad about that, but he's taking a turn because whatever he's doing is not working. He says. So it's reported he wants to start a new company. He wants to go creative, and like music industry.
Okay.
Because he's like, okay, look, this technology's not working. If I can somehow get into the music industry, while utilizing my technology and my connections, he's gonna do it. Okay. So he's been asking around.
Sell records though, right? You go old school.
Well, yeah. So it's
vinyl.
It's not records because no one's letting him in the door. That's what he's.
Oh, okay.
He's mad at. He's got a group of musicians.
Okay.
He's been trying to call producers and record labels. No one wants to sign him. He has still that little, black cloud over him.
Got it.
So he's decided to kind of go rogue. And do it from grassroots. So he's signing these musicians. He's having them go out and just sing to the public on the streets and stuff. He calls them the Elon Musker Buskers.
The Elon Musker Buskers.
Yep.
Oh my God, that's clever.
And he wants it to go viral. He's trying to record them.
Oh,
and he's gonna start his own label. If no labels are signing him,
the Musker Buskers.
He's gonna take the Elon Musker Buskers.
I now want to do a folk group
to the Musker Buskers.
We will be the Musker Buskers.
Well, you got to find somebody that can sing.
No, that might be more funny. I don't know.
Or unlistenable.
Or okay, you just need to like bring a harmonica, but like never play.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Like you're gonna blow it, not gonna.
Or it'd be funny. I would just bring it to.
Or you blow into the harmonica and it just blows up.
Or backwards.
Like one of his spaceships.
Sure. That works.
I love it. The Musker Buskers.
The Elon Musker Buskers.
That I support.
You want him to do that. Get out of Tesla.
Yeah, get out of the government.
Do the Musker
focus
Buskers.
on the music business.
Yeah, he's trying.
I love it.
He hears there's a lot of money in music.
That's good on him.
So.
Good on him. Chris, thank you for that.
Yeah.
And I'm looking to look for more stories about that. Can you go ahead and tell your story? Put 15 minutes on that clock for us.
Every time.
So we
every
know where
time
to
you're
go
asking for 15 minutes.
with the show.
Hi.
Right.
15 minutes on the clock. Okay.
Okay.
So I warned you before we started here. Listen, my story is essentially a headline. Okay. So we're gonna talk about International Women's Day. It just happened.
When was that? Because I know April is Women's Month.
Yeah.
Right?
Is it the
Women's History Month?
It can't be the 1st of April. That's April Fool's Day.
Probably is.
It would make sense.
What a cruel joke.
And that's what we're known to do to women.
Yeah.
Hey,
don't worry. You got your rights back.
So let me. Yeah.
You can have abortions again. Oh, April Fools.
Yeah. Let me look this up. I swear to God, it was in March.
They only have one day.
March 8th.
Wait. So hold on. It's March 8th is
International Women's Day.
So they have one day.
Yeah. When
does the white man have his day?
Yeah, I know. I'm waiting for it.
Okay.
So International Women's Day.
Only one day?
Well, but it's like everyone. Like they also have a month though too. But it's not International Women's Month.
Well, they have one. I think every month.
Yeah. Every month is Women's Month.
Once every month they have a day.
Oh boy, this is why I didn't want to do this story.
Maybe a couple of days.
I knew.
Shut up, Bonaping.
I knew you were gonna go sexist.
Hey, can we get someone playing drums here?
I knew it.
Can I get a rim shot? Hello.
Oh boy. I'm gonna have to fight this guy off.
I'm gonna go
for the whole story.
Go ahead with your story, and I won't make 1950s Catskill.
Yeah, because I don't want to yes and it. I'm gonna have to just shake my head at you the whole time.
Sure.
And I don't want to.
No, but you know what? I think
I didn't buy the Matt Rife tickets.
Shaking your head would make for good listening for podcasts.
Sure, I'm sure it would.
You would hear Chris's head going.
No, people
back
love it.
and forth.
People love it. Okay, Brazil International Women's Day. So McDonald's is kind of known for this.
What?
Okay. International. They always like to do something for International Women's Day. One of the International Women's Day, they turned the M upside down for W in a couple of their restaurants. Like,
oh my God! Okay, I thought maybe they took it off and made it a V.
Nice. But they turned it around, and people didn't like that. So
who steals the burglars? Is the burglar, right? The burglar?
The Hamburglar.
The Hamburglar, yeah. He was stuck on the V trying to get the.
Why do
wait, McDonald's does this every year? I've never heard of this.
They do something for International Women's
Day
every year.
This.
And so one of the years, for instance, like I said, they turned around the arches.
Okay.
So this particular, only in Brazil stores.
They were scissoring.
There's 20. See what I'm saying? Like.
Sorry.
But then we're like those gross guys.
No. This was true.
Or just come up with a different joke.
Okay.
We don't want to be gross guys.
No, sorry.
Like that's what people think when they see us already.
Hold on, I have the Haktua girl here.
Oh my God! But why is that funny?
I don't know. Move on.
You move on.
I will.
You're the one making the sexist jokes.
Go ahead.
I knew it was gonna happen.
Sorry.
I knew it. I should pivot and just read the first story I read.
No, go. I'm sorry.
They do.
So McDonald's does. I never knew this.
They do that.
Quick question: do they do this for other days? Is there like a Black History thing they do? Is there?
What would that be?
Well, Ronald McDonald is already wearing makeup, so
yeah, rough. That'd be rough.
So
it would be one of those things, and I want to talk about this, like corporate corporate love every time. Sometimes when a corporation tries to like tweet something or say something because they think like I'm with you, and like one of the ones was like for Black History Month. Remember, didn't KFC make a fist out of like chicken legs?
I don't know.
I think that's a real thing, and that's fucked. So
let's hope that's real.
McDonald's does that.
And then there was the thing about the Mortal Kombat, right? The creator just said it was a mistake to make the black.
Oh boy, I don't remember this.
Power Ranger a black man and the yellow one.
That's not Mortal Kombat.
Asian.
That's Power Rangers.
Well, I know.
What is it?
Well, no, but they said
Asian.
it was.
That's Power Rangers, not Mortal Kombat. But the Asian Power Ranger yellow.
Yes,
the black Power
Ranger
black.
Well, we just thought
the girl Power Ranger pink.
Yeah. Anyway, same thing.
Yeah, it's like, is that a coincidence?
They thought it was.
Yeah. See, okay, and we'll talk about some corporate shit. So this particular International Women's Day in Brazil, because there's 20 McDonald's restaurants across Brazil. They decided that they were going to have them operated by only women.
So women in the kitchen.
Yeah, so only women.
Where they belong.
Guys, go home.
Okay.
Take a break.
The women are going to serve you.
Let the women work. So this is like kind of like the bigger picture of like, I guess I kind of get the initial thought of like, let's do this to show we have a bunch of women working for us and like we want to like power them like they're running the restaurant, you know?
Okay.
So I understand the initial, right? But then not one person was like, the optics on this. This is how you know fucking corporations are ran by men and mostly white men.
Okay.
Because there was no
maybe not in Brazil.
Maybe not in Brazil. Men, mostly men.
Yeah, men.
They didn't think. Well, no. I mean,
maybe it is white men in Brazil. I don't know.
Yeah, they didn't think to like say, I know what you guys are doing, but the optics look bad. Like, because I don't think you should necessarily be offended by it, but it's like a bad look, right? No.
Yeah.
You think it's fine?
No, I'm agreeing with you. It's
because you're
not the best look.
You're going like maybe.
No.
Like you want to see it.
I already said it when you said it, so yeah. The women are gonna serve the men. You just we got it.
Oh my God! Are you trying not to say anything now? Get out of here. So look. This is a picture of Women's Day.
Okay, so Women's Day, and it's an upside down.
This is a different Women's Day though.
They could just be asking that they want to see Weezer.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah. Upside down M is a W.
Weezer concert. So they had it crossed 20, but then people got mad about it, right? And
actually, no, with the upside down M, it does look like boobs. I can see that. I can see that now. Okay.
Saggy butt.
A saggy butt or saggy boobs.
Saggy butt.
Yeah. Okay.
So people were mad, but then they're like, "Where's the men?" They said, "Well, no, for that day."
So wait, hold on, wait. If it's an upside down M for women's, so when it's normal,
does
that mean it's Men's Day?
McDonald's? It's always Men's Day.
It's always Men's Day. So it's the M.
Yeah, we know that though.
So is that what McDonald's stands for?
Yeah, men. It's a man.
McDonald's.
McDonald's. Yeah, so it's like I get the gesture, right? The empty gesture.
Yeah.
So the people complained, but they said the men in Brazil that worked at those McDonald's, they didn't have the day off. They just moved to a different McDonald's while other women moved to their McDonald's.
Okay.
So if I were to ask you, what do you think when you come up with that idea? What's the point? What do you think they were like trying to show? Just that women can work? Like we didn't know that? like they've been able to work for a long time.
Yeah, I don't know, because I also am wondering, did any of the customers did this
notice?
Yeah, did it dawn on anyone oh wow, there's all women today working?
Yeah, how is it announced? Like did McDonald's announce this? Like, hear ye, look how good we are.
Because at least it gives the customers a chance to oh man, this is not the burger I ordered. Hey, bitch!
Right.
So and then you can just get away with that because they're all going to be women.
Sure.
Right? So I guess maybe that's what they're thinking, right?
I'm not going to
help out the complaints.
Right.
Hey, bitch! This ain't right.
Oh, my God.
I did not order a McRib. They don't even have those anymore.
So...
No, I mean, but I'm saying, did any of the customers even notice?
Probably not.
Would you notice?
No, I mean,
oh wow,
I
there's all women
wouldn't
here.
think because they're not. It's not like they're all out front, like waving to you.
What I would
as
notice
you walk out
would be if Donald Trump was in the back of the McDonald's working. That I would notice.
Yeah, if he's doing fries and stuff. I remember that.
He tried to do it without. He tried to get the fries without using any tool.
Yeah.
With his bare hands.
Yeah.
With his bare hands.
They should have let him. It's rough. That dude.
It was a fryer, but he didn't know the name. But it's okay.
He didn't know the name.
But that I would notice. But if all the workers were women or all men, I don't know if I would really.
Not at first, yeah, because it's not like at Togo's when we like there was lots of times where not because I hired only women, but there was 5 women, 1 man. There was there's times when usually I think it just happens. I don't think I would have noticed. That's why I think that's why I want to know where. And how did this get announced, right? Did McDonald's say proud of themselves and they say, look what we're doing in Brazil? Then it's even more fucked up. So a couple of things you weren't too wrong about. I want to show you some other dumb corporate shit people did. There was one Women's Day in 2021 where Burger King tweeted, "Women belong in the kitchen."
Oh, God.
They did. They actually tweeted it. Burger King UK, intending to highlight gender disparities in the culinary industry.
I feel like I've heard that though. Before.
They actually tweeted it, and here's the thing: it's true. In professional culinary industry, it is actually the chefs are dominated. It's dominated by men. There are more men.
On the TV shows at least.
Sure, and I'm saying in restaurants. So again, but don't tweet women should be in the kitchen.
Maybe they're being ironic.
Didn't seem like it. Right. It doesn't seem like it. So that's weird. There was one.
Isn't that the Ray Charles song? I Got a Woman.
Yeah. Yeah. And this is the man's world. I got a woman.
She belongs in the kitchen.
Yeah, that was part of it.
She cooks for me.
Oh
yeah.
This isn't for International Women's Day, but QVC, the shopping network, right? Okay. In 2024. They were selling a bag, and they sent out a marketing email to people that are subscribed to QVC email, trying to buy this bag. Okay. And their email started with, "You'll love this bag long time."
What?
You love me long time. I love you long time.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Maybe I missed this. What QVC? Where were they marketing this at?
They sent an email out to their subscribers to try to get them to buy this bag.
And they said what?
You'll love this bag long time.
But that's not to women.
No.
That
I know.
Sounds like they're making a Vietnam.
No. It's derogatory to Asian people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, okay. So it has nothing to do with. Okay.
I'm just saying corporate
mishap.
Corporate mishap. Yeah. Corporate missteps. Yeah. Okay. For sure. So you'll love this bag long time.
Was it made in an Asian country?
Oh,
that's what they're trying to do.
I hope not. It makes it way worse.
No,
I'm not sure why they did that.
Wow.
So this is women belong in the kitchen.
Women belong in the kitchen. Burger King, we approve this message.
And then so it was funny.
And they should have the king, the Burger King. They're going
over the women. So the Burger King.
The women should be feeding him burgers as he's resting on the throne. What do you think?
Grapes, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So it was funny to me. Burger King tweeted this, and then a little bit later, if they want to, of course, yes, 20% of blah, blah, blah. But it's so funny, 2 hours later, they go, "We are proud to be launching the new Scholastic program, which we help female Burger King." So it's they got a shit.
Trying to go back
in 2 years, they got a lot of shit. Yeah. And then they're like, "Yeah, we're launching an ad." And then there was another one. So Oxford University in 2018. For International Women's Day, they sent a photo out of a female cleaner scrubbing the chalk off a message board.
Okay.
That said "Happy International Women's Day," and then there was a male security guard that was watching her in the photo, but she was cleaning.
Okay, that sounds like a weird porn thing.
Yeah,
what is that?
She was cleaning.
What does that even mean?
They just wanted to show a woman in the ad. But she was cleaning.
With security watching?
Yeah, there's a security guard, and she was cleaning off a board that said "Happy International Women's Day." It's over, bitch. Go clean up. I
don't understand that one at all.
I don't know why.
No sense.
I don't know why.
That makes no sense.
That wasn't even I get what you're doing. I kind of see it.
I heard that the GOP has their own ad that they just did.
Oh, let's hear it.
Yeah, and they have all the women. Mm-hmm. They have a woman dressed up in a Handmaid's Tale.
Oh, is it like all like the Republican senators, the women, or just women?
Just the one. Just she's in the Handmaid's Tale, and she's in the center, and a bunch of GOP senators are around her with their belts, coming down. And
it says Happy International Women's Day.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, that's sweet.
From the GOP.
From the GOP. That's sweet.
It's them posing.
And the others are
15 minutes.
bringing their pants down.
Yeah. So I guess the overall thing, it was short. I get it. I apologize. It was weird.
What is there more to it?
No. It's just they did that. They did that, and people got mad.
Okay, so people did. So there was fallout.
But people got mad about it and stuff, and they were just like, "Well, we're trying to like show women. Like 56% of our restaurants are ran by women."
Did they like Burger King try to do? Did they try to like go
no,
back like, oh, wait a minute?
They're just like it was in Brazil, and there's only 20 of them. Relax.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's my favorite. The question I had though is one of my favorite things, like with corporations trying to do something right, like this, like celebrating, minorities, or is it feels like no matter what they do, they're already going to be behind because you're a corporation. Everyone is like, fuck you anyway. You know what I mean? Can you, if you're a corporation, is there a way to be sincere and celebrate like Happy International Women's Day, Happy Black History Month? Is there a way to be sincere if you're like a big corporation and say something about it?
I think it can be done, but I think it's very hard. And I'm trying to think of a company that maybe has done it.
Yeah.
I feel like there has been.
Right.
That I can't think of. But I feel like it could be, but it would be hard.
I think like one of the biggest things is like you got to get rid of the gimmicks.
Sure.
Like the women, the chicken fist. Mm-hmm. You just say, Happy International Women's Day. We appreciate all the women that work here at McDonald's. Yeah. Just say something sincere.
How about we just give all the women a raise on that day?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, so I'm going to talk to you about, this is a danger tourist. He calls himself a danger tourist.
Danger tourist.
He models himself on Tintin.
Like Rin Tintin?
The cartoon, like the comic book.
Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? Is it Rin? Is it Rin Tintin? Is this his first name?
Yeah, I think it's called
Tintin. He has the dog. Right?
Yeah. I thought it was called Rin Tintin.
Is it Rin Tintin? I thought it was just. Well, they just say Tintin.
I'm sure the article's right.
I don't know.
What's Rin Tintin?
Rin Tintin sounds familiar.
But that cartoon with the black eyes, wispy hair, he always does shit.
And he's got the dog.
And he has a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
He goes on adventures.
Okay. That's not Rin
Tintin. 1930s or 40s.
Yeah.
Maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe the dog's Rin. And Tintin's
okay,
the boy.
But I get it. Okay,
Tintin. So he likes doing these danger tourist.
He wants to be a cartoon. Got it.
He's facing though up to 5 years in prison after illegally sailing to a remote island.
Okay.
And leaving a can of Coke for the world's most dangerous and isolated tribe.
Okay.
So his name is.
Well, Tintin wouldn't have done that. He respects other
Rin
people's.
might have.
Yeah, Rin did. He respects other people's cultures.
Mikhailo Viktorovich Polyakov. What country is he from? Would you say?
Eastern European.
Arizona. He's from Arizona. He's 24.
That's not a country.
You're right. He's from the United States. So he's an American danger tourist. He's 24 from Arizona. He tried to make contact with the most reclusive indigenous inhabitants of the North Sentinel Island, which is off the Bay of Bengal near India.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's illegal. To go there.
Right.
For one, these people have rejected all modern living. They say like they're not immune to any sicknesses. So if you go there, and you're sick, you're gonna kill them off.
Yeah, they haven't got them.
Yeah.
I should have just guessed. Even though with his name, I should have guessed American. It's such a fucking American thing to do. To go to do something like this, go to a country like this where people don't want you there, and like they think they know better. We think we know better. We don't. And I'm gonna leave a fucking can of Coke.
I don't know what the point is with the Coke.
It's super American.
Yeah. Well, it reminds me. Remember?
Funny.
Did you ever see the movie The Gods Must Be Crazy?
No. No.
Came out back in like late 80s.
I mean, I know the movie. I know.
They made two of them actually.
But I haven't seen.
And it was a big thing, and then
Wait,
later
is that George
on.
Byrne? Oh, he's God.
He's God.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, God is crazy, and that was George Burns, and with John Denver. But it's the movie where there's a guy in an airplane and he drops a bottle of Coke out of the airplane and it falls onto this indigenous people in Africa.
Okay.
And it was an African-made movie, so it was kind of important for the time because it was that. But then people were like, ooh, it's like the white savior complex. So the whole movie later on was like,
right.
But there's some funny moments in it. But anyway, Indian police said Mr. Polyakov traveled to the island in the early hours using a makeshift craft to cross a 25-mile strait from Kermadera Beach onto the island.
He's annoying, dude. I'm sure to say why if he's arrested, whatever, but like, it just bothers me, right? The gall, like for what? I'm sure it's to say I did it just to be like, look, and that's like a danger tourist. Like,
well, he's got a YouTube page.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, so he's doing this for So because he's filming, he has his GoPro.
Yeah, why fucking? But why to the detriment of fucking these poor people that don't even want you?
That's good viewing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a lot of views. I do want to see that video.
You know what I mean?
I would watch that video.
Okay, let's flip it. Let's support him. If you want to find it, we'll give the link down below in the video.
It's just a middle finger.
But no, so on the video, he's like, "This is it." He's whispering into the microphone.
Yeah.
The last uncontracted tribe. The last mystery. If they see me, will they attack?
Oh my God.
Or will they accept me?
Of course they won't.
I'm gonna bring this can of Coke.
Oh my God. Will they accept me? Who are you? Who are you? The fucking egomaniacs on YouTube.
I never want to be on YouTube.
I would never post anything on YouTube.
Never. Did you say chicken jockey?
Not it. I'm not saying it.
I know. So after he landed onto the island, though, he briefly stepped out of the boat. Mm-hmm. He left a can of Coke and a coconut.
Okay.
As offerings.
Sure.
For these poor people on this island.
Yeah, right. Because
like they've never seen a coconut.
Yeah. Like, oh, here.
We have palm trees all over the place. Coconut trees all over the place. We don't need a coconut. We can get our own coconuts.
So ignorant. It's so ignorant.
So then he collected some sand samples, and then it says he departed. Okay. He returned to the Kermadera Beach at 7 p.m., but fishermen spotted him and alerted police.
So returned back to where he originally started.
Back to where he started.
So this makes me even more mad too, because it's like it's like the type of people that like sucker punch somebody and then run away. You know what I mean? He wanted the clout to say, I visited this uninhabited island to these people that haven't seen others in this many years and they don't want us there.
Right.
But he did it in early morning cover of the night and then basically touched his toe on that sand and then fucking left.
But so he didn't. This is what's crazy. So actually later on it says he did remain offshore for an hour. He got to the remote
But not
island.
on the island. Not on the island.
No, on the island. He went to the island.
He said offshore.
No. He remained... Oh, you're right. He remained offshore. So he must have been like close to the island.
Yeah.
So yeah, he just barely touched it, got the sand.
It's a fucking bitch move.
It was. So it says there, he went offshore for an hour blowing a whistle.
Oh, God, dude.
To try to coax them out.
Just to see if they can see him.
But got no response.
Yeah, because they're not dumb. They think they're stupid. No, fuck off.
After 3 hours, he began his return journey home. And then he said this, and this is him talking again. This is the police recovered this video, so this is how they can see what he wrote because it's not posted. He says, "I've landed here. I'm a solo traveler. No one has landed here before.
Oh, Jesus.
This is anticlimactic. No one has done this before." He says that this is anticlimactic. No one has done this before. Like, was he like?
I don't. Wait, was he? What was he? He was expecting to have a little bit of fight and see these people. That's what he was expecting.
For sure. I mean, look, apparently back in 2018, the same tribe.
The same year that the McDonald's changed the W for International Women's Day. Year.
And I think this
That's
tribe,
not a coincidence.
They didn't get the memo.
That's not a coincidence.
They didn't get the memo.
Yeah.
But this tribe, there was a 26-year-old American missionary who went to the island to try to convert them.
I've seen that.
Christianity.
I've seen that.
And they killed him.
Yeah, I've seen that. Okay, it's the same tribe.
Same tribe.
Okay, That's what I was thinking when you were describing the tribe.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I remember that story of someone dying.
Yeah.
So, by the way, then, asshole, someone has been there before.
I guess
He's
you're
dead
right.
on the fucking island.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
So, it's like, and obviously this guy knows that, and obviously that's why he's like, here's the coke, run away.
Sand?
Sand
sample?
Yeah, and he ran away. Like, it's a bitch move. So, one, just to be there because.
And
like,
he should have brought the McDonald's.
He should have.
Yeah,
like, well, because why bother these people? Like, well, for views.
Clout.
Like,
right. Yep.
There's a big YouTuber right now that in the Philippines. People know what I'm talking about, but he's known as like a prank YouTuber that goes up to people on the streets and like just be a complete asshole to them. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And in America, either you get punched or you go, oh, fucking leave me alone. You don't call it, and he just leaves. He was doing that in the Philippines, like taking people's hats, like walking up to the Philippine cops and like threatening them, like, oh, like being funny, oh, what do you, and like bothering people that are eating in restaurants, stuff like that. So they just arrested him. They're not going to extradite him, they said, to the U.S. And he's up for like 10 years in prison.
Whoa. Where's he from originally?
Here.
Oh, he's from here,
Yeah.
And he went to the Philippines.
Yes,
to do it.
and he went to the Philippines because they're like, oh, they don't know me because he's a pretty famous like prankster YouTuber.
He's messing with the Filipino police. Oh my god.
Yeah, so people like if he goes up to people here, they're like, it's that dude, right? Like, and he's just annoying. And he didn't like assault anybody or anything like that, but he was just annoying.
Yeah.
And on something, but 10 years. And then Philippines already said they're not extraditing him. I don't care.
Kind of funny.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I mean, I know going to jail in a different country is one of like my worst nightmares of all time.
Yeah, sure.
Like, and so like I get
keeps you up at night.
It does all the time. And so I get it. Like, I don't want this guy to be, but also fuck you, man. You lived your life like being able to skate by and get away with shit. Maybe not 10 years, but you don't
just be whipped.
Something
and
then go.
Sometimes in other
Philippines,
countries.
I don't know. In other countries. But I'm like, I don't care, dude. Yeah, fuck you. The only reason I brought that up because it reminds me of this guy, of this like, you don't get to just go fucking do whatever you fucking want. And if you want to, then stay in America because we'll tolerate a lot of shit. And you know what I mean? Don't be that way.
Okay, so he's facing up to 3 to 5 years in prison.
Good.
Okay, but this guy got 10 years in the Philippines. I don't know. I mean, this seems a little worse to me.
Yeah, no, I mean, no doubt.
The dangers of it.
The dangers of it, for sure. He actually didn't, but he actually didn't go up to.
He didn't take the tribe's policeman's hat.
Right, he didn't do that. Which that guy did. But this is a more fucked up. The danger of it, as far as like what? Okay, this guy probably doesn't have a disease, but like, okay, he on the coke. You know what I mean? Whatever. Like, he
was on the coke.
Yeah, I'm sure he was. I'm sure the dude from the Philippines was too. But you don't know. Like you said, they can't have anything. Coming from the outside.
You could kill this whole tribe
just with a simple cold, simple anything, right? Sure. You wipe them out, and like so, like that's what the ball. So obviously. That is worse because like the potential of that.
I agree.
This dude from the Philippines though is a big piece of shit.
I'm gonna look that up. That's interesting.
So
this tribe has also been known to shoot arrows at passing helicopters. You know what I mean? So like it's the danger. He's a danger tourist. This guy, right?
Yeah, whatever.
So, and he does have. Oh God.
So climb fucking Half Dome with no rope.
Back in October of 2024, he tried to do a reconnaissance mission using an inflatable kayak to go to the island earlier. So he's already tried this before.
Oh, okay.
But he didn't make it. In that same month, he posted an image on his YouTube channel captioned a little Columbus Day teaser for the fans.
Ew. That's
so...
horrible.
This is an indigenous tribe, and he says it's a Columbus Day teaser for the fans. How do you think he voted?
That's crazy. Yeah, Columbus.
Because it's now Indigenous People Day.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And he said it's a Columbus to an indigenous tribe.
And he's going to then be like, nope, now it's my island,
it's a Columbus
bitch.
Day.
I'm gonna rename this island.
I'm gonna bring slavery and sickness.
Yeah. I'm gonna wipe you all out. That's crazy.
His YouTube channel, you're gonna love this. It's called Neo-Orientalist. Neo-Orientalist.
What does that even mean?
How much do you love that?
What does that even mean?
But he's had other risky adventures.
But wait, hold on. What are those two words together?
I think it's like a monopoly.
A new Orientalist?
If you bought
because neo means new,
after
right?
Oriental Avenue goes bankrupt,
Right.
and you buy it again. So you take it out of bankruptcy and you buy it. I think you're a neo Orientalist.
I want to know where you combine the. Yeah. Oh boy, this guy. No. So okay.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what's gonna happen. I said 3 to 5 years. I get it, and maybe there'll be more. But honestly, what also needs to happen is that judge needs to go. Yes, it's 3 years, but also you don't get to fucking have a channel anymore because you can't be trusted.
It doesn't say how big his following is, but I'm imagining it's probably pretty big.
I would think it's big, but you don't get to have any channel anymore. Like that's it, because like it's just like
because your influence could be giving people ideas.
Yeah, maybe, right? And obviously you can't be trusted with it. You'll do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Yeah.
And this guy makes me okay. Go.
So one of the adventures he did on his YouTube channel, Neo Orientalist. Let's put the link down below.
That's a name.
Down below.
Another.
He explored an abandoned U.S. military base in Afghanistan.
Okay.
So
that one is less dangerous to other people, but okay.
During the 3-week road trip, he's brandishing an assault rifle alongside Islamist militants.
Like he was going around with them?
Yeah, he's hanging around with the Islamic militants, having a gun.
I want to see this guy.
And now you want to see it?
What the fuck?
Okay. And then he went to Baratang Island, which has semi-nomadic Jarara tribe people. Okay. And he illegally filmed it. Again, it's another thing you should be doing.
Yeah, that's even if it's no jail time, that's a condition of his punishment. Is you're off, you're done.
But you got to give him his commitment. Look, like he made his own craft to get there. Instead, it took him 9 hours at sea. He could have died on his way there.
I wish he did,
but he didn't.
Yeah,
he didn't.
Too bad.
And they said as he was getting, he used some binoculars to scan the island. Like, no signs of life, but and then he filmed himself wading onto the beach and placing his offerings on the sand.
Oh my god, I can't. It's like he could have fucking killed a tribe, dude. Yeah, this guy's a real piece of work.
Yeah,
real piece of work. No, he's no more channels for him. That's the punishment.
No chance. So anyway, that is actually my time. That's actually perfect. So yeah, that is.
Jeez, man.
That is that one. So.
All right, what do you think of this guy?
Well, I mean, I'm looking at his police shot there.
Do you have it? Let me see.
Yeah, he looks pretty smug about it.
Oh yeah,
he's okay.
He looks like he's from Connecticut, like a Connecticut rich kid.
Anyway, I don't know. It's.
Do you think it's ignorance or like evil? Like he doesn't know like how bad this could have gone, not only for himself but for the tribe itself, or do you think he doesn't care?
I think with a name like Neo Orientalist, he may not care that much.
It's a not caring.
But I mean, I don't know. Like he says, no one's ever done this before. This is
except the guy that got killed.
The guy that tried to convert them to Christianity. Yeah,
that's the bull too.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Look, I will give this. This is credit I will give.
Oh please,
hold on.
Let's hear it.
I think he's missing some stuff in his brain.
Okay.
The fear receptors in his brain.
Sure.
People that can do like free solo.
Yeah.
Because like, why would you want to encounter a tribe that most likely will kill you if they do something?
Well, that's also the thing. It was like 2 a.m. and he put it in and got offshore. So there's a little bit of thing where he looks like a fucking frat boy that would be like hide behind his big buff friends and like pretend he's big and bad, but is not really. That's what that move was.
Okay, but to still do that on your own, risking your life to go across the ocean, across. I mean,
I get it.
I think he might be missing a few parts.
Well, yeah. I think the fame receptor came in a little too hard with his channel.
What an idiot! I would never do that. But what can we do for our channel? We'll talk off pod of things we can maybe do.
Oh man,
that would risk our lives. Anyway, takeaways.
Oh boy, takeaways for me is be mindful of what you're doing and what you say.
Okay. Yeah. Corporations and
idiots. Like you don't gotta like. your life shouldn't be devoted to, like, you don't got to think about other people all the time, but like just be mindful of what you're doing.
Okay. Yeah, I like that. My takeaway would be I wish this guy would have actually brought a Happy Meal to the island.
A Minecraft Happy Meal. They have adult Happy Meals right now for Minecraft.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Is it chicken?
You can get chicken nuggets.
Chicken breast?
Yeah.
Are they pink?
No, nothing.
But I wish we would have left a Happy Meal and then like got them all like diabetes or something, or
that's your
heart
takeaway?
Disease. Yeah, kill them all. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What does it matter?
Why not?
What are they doing?
Think of the views he would have got for that.
Well, that
he'd go to jail, but then he should go to jail and he'll be like the biggest. He's probably not the biggest jailed YouTuber.
No, definitely not.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah. Do you think
that's what we should go to jail? That's what
we should go to jail.
We should go to jail, and then we'll get big on YouTube.
How big do you think Christopher Columbus would have been if he had video on YouTube?
Oh God,
the first person to a new
no
world.
One bigger. They say it's flat.
He would have been filming it.
Yeah.
Hey chat, this is Chris from the Santa Maria. We're going to a new island. Like, we should be there 3-4 days. 4 members died of scurvy. 1 we had a lockup. We had a lockup down below.
Almost had a mutiny.
It's almost a mutiny, but we're going good, chat. We'll be there soon.
You just gave me a great idea for if we could have YouTube or some sort of like social media
historical
in the age
YouTube.
Of
historical.
Yes.
Just do different historical characters.
That's freaking fantastic. All right, thank you guys for joining us, 2 Guys, 2 Things. Where can they find us?
Boom, on YouTube at 2 Guys, 2 Things. We got.
Is it? Do we quantify it as historical YouTube?
Not yet. 2 Guys, 2 Things. We have
that would just be an elephant at the zoo.
Right,
Wasn't that the first YouTube video?
Animal? Oh, the first YouTube video. I don't know.
I think it was just like an animal. It was an animal.
There's nothing. At 2 Guys, 2 Things, we have full video podcasts up. We got
full
clips
videos.
up. We're on TikTok.
We're
find us on Spotify and Apple if you want to listen to the podcast.
Boom, love it. Thank you guys, and hey, show those women you love them. Make them cook for you. That's horrible.
Coming from the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria.